can count on you.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Tonight I'm going to be having a talk with you guys and see how your week's been. And it's Australia Day today, that's why I'm wearing the blue again. But I've just took the Australian banner off because it kept falling down, so I thought I'll just take it off and put it away, so that's what I did. And I'm going to be talking about Thursday's story and more. So yeah. I actually have a tattoo on my arm, but it's actually fading away. It's one of the Australian flag tattoos. I put it on last night and it's just coming off. And I've got one on my ankle as well. So, yeah. I have still been sick. I still have stomach pains today. We were going to do more today, like go to the city or whatever, but I just wasn't feeling well, so we didn't. So instead we went to Hyperdome, and I won't be a second, I bought something today. Sorry guys. We went to Hyperdome and I bought myself a salad drainer because I'm going to start making my own salads and eating more healthier because I'm sick of getting sick, and I've been sick this week and I've had stomach pains and cramps and stuff in my stomach, which it's not good. So I thought I'll buy myself a salad thing and see how I am. So yeah, so what it comes with is a clear container, and then you have the drainer container, so that's good. And then you have the top. And I've never had a salad drainer before, but my sisters have one. So I thought I'll get one and see how I go. And this was only $5 from Kmart. And I think you turn this around to drain your salad. Yeah, I think it's better when you have salad in there. But yeah, it's to drain your salad. And I thought it was a really good thing for $5. So I bought that today from Kmart. Then yesterday I went to the shops and I bought something for my stove. So I bought these cooktops for my stove. And they're flowers, and I thought that would look better than the blue ones I had before, because the blue ones were like, they were blue but they were very old, and I didn't get myself any new cooktops when I moved in here, so I thought I'd buy some new cooktops. So I bought this flower, and they all come in smaller flowers and a medium-sized flower and then a small flower. So I thought I'll get that for my kitchen because I'm changing my kitchen around this year. So yeah, so I got that. So I'm happy about those two things I bought, because I'm starting to buy some things for my house now, or to change my house around, so yeah. And then I went to a vintage store, not last week, before, and I bought this elephant, which I've already washed, so it's ready to give to my sister's daughter, my niece, and I thought it was really cute to buy, and there was nothing wrong with it, so I bought her that, and it says love you, and it comes with a nice bright red ears and a little trunk. I just thought it was cute, so I'm going to give that to my niece next week. And then I bought a key ring, which I haven't shown you guys yet, and it's a love heart key ring, love heart charm key ring. Which I'm going to use it for my keys, and I just think it's really cool, and it's a charm, and it's red, and the colour of romance and love, so I just think it's really cool. So I bought that for $2 when I was away in Foster. So yeah, then a few years ago I bought me and my husband books to organise, like a book planner. And I've seen a lot of shows that you're doing book planning and things, and everyone's been loving that. So I'm thinking about doing my own planner and showing you guys later on. But this is my old planner book, which I bought, plus I bought my husband one. And the good thing about it, it comes with a calendar and then a paper where you can write whatever you want to write. But this is a very old calendar. This is 2015, so too old. And then I wrote a few things in 2015, which I wrote a few things in here. And I write to God sometimes too. And yeah, so that is my old planner, which I'm not using anymore because it's 2015, so it's really old, but I'm keeping it because of the paper. And then I was showing you last night my photos from me when I was in school, and I can't find them at the moment. I've got to go through all the containers in the garage. I've got to sort all that out, and then I'll show you when I sort that out. So that's what I'm going to do. But my husband has sorted out some baby photos and put them into really nice, right into a folder. And I didn't know where my baby photos were. So I'm going to show you my baby photos instead because you guys wanted to see them and I haven't shown you them yet. So, yeah, wish I got them all back in, but my husband sorted it out for me because my photo album that I had was breaking. So, yeah. So, the first photo I'm going to show you is this one. Now, this photo is my mum's friend, Auntie Pat. And then there's her son, I think. There's my sister, Ron. There's my sister, Soph, Ange, and there's my mum at the back there. And that was at a park we went to for lunch for my birthday. So, I don't know how old I was, but yeah. This is a photo of me and my mum when I was little. This is me having a bath and crying. And there's my mum. And that was in Sydney. This is me when I was a baby. As I said, I had clicky hips, so they had to double my nappies. Anyway, so that's me. That's my nan, the one that passed away in 2009. And that's my mum, so that's her mum there. So, yeah. This is another photo of me. I don't want to show you. Oh, well. Alright. Okay, so this is a photo of me when I was little. And that's my mum right there. So, yeah. That's me going out of the bath. That's me getting changed. And there's my mum. There's my dad. And there's me crying. Because my dad shaved his face. And when he shaved his face, I started crying. Apparently, I didn't want him to hold me. So, yeah, because I was used to my dad with a shaved face when I was born. So, yeah. That's my mum and me. When Nan's old house. And that's my mum and me again. That's me when I was in a little baby bouncer. And there's my little teddy bear of a bunny. So, yeah. If you see over here, that is me actually going in the pool. Right, that little one there. That's me. Now, I told you that I had a cleft palate, and they didn't do surgery straight away because I was too young. So, I had to have these bottles with these special teats to swallow and suck. And my mum and dad helped me a lot when I was a baby, and I got the surgery done eventually. So, yeah, I think I got it done when I was like 1 year old or something. But, yeah, so that's me trying to suck out of a bottle with a different teat because I couldn't suck properly. That's me right there in the pool again, and these girls are looking at me thinking I'm so cute, which I am, which I was. So yeah. This one's a nude one again, but I'll show you my dad. So that's my dad, but that's me underneath where my fingers are because I'm naked actually. So yeah. So, yeah, so they're the photos I really wanted to show you guys, and I finally showed you them. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. So, that's all the photos I want to show you tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying your day or having a good day, if it's Australia Day where you are too. As I said, I haven't done much today for Australia Day. All I did was go to Kmart. I bought the salad drainer. Then I came home. Oh no, then we stopped at Hungry Jack's and got lunch. Then we came home, had lunch, and I just put a load of washing on. I vacuumed the bathrooms. I cleaned the fridge, like I just took everything off the fridge and cleaned it. And then I got my babies ready for bed, so they're all eating. If you can hear carrot noises, they're actually eating their dinner. Because it's like 4 or something here. And I'm going to my mum's tonight for dinner, so I'll go get ready for that in a minute. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your Australia Day, and if it's not Australia Day for you guys, I hope you're enjoying your day or your night. I just want to say thank you very much for all the support and the sweet comments on my channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm so happy you guys have been liking my shows. I got 3 extra subscribers today, which I'm so happy. Thank you guys. Thank you. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Jennifer McBride. I do shows Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I don't do shows on Sundays. Yeah, and if you're new to my channel, I'm going to show you one of my guinea pigs a bit later on into the show. So yeah. Now, it says Thursday story and more. So, the story I wanted to tell you guys about is we were, well, this was when we lived in Sydney. I think it was Sydney. No, we lived in Foster, and we went for a holiday. And we didn't know if there was going to be anything wrong with the car, which there was. Eventually, I'll tell you why. So we were driving to Gold Coast because we were going to spend time with my family for 2 weeks because Mitchell had time off work. That's when he was working back then. So yeah, and what happened was we were driving and it was about to snow where we stopped at. It was really bad and dangerous, and we parked our car up a hill or something because I had trouble with our car and stuff, a brake, I don't know what happened anyway. And I'm glad I had, because I had money back then, and I paid for, well, first things first, we slept in the car for, I think we stayed in the car for the night because we broke down that day, and we stayed in the car that day, I think, and then we woke up in the morning or something. And when we woke up in the morning, and then my husband's like, come on, we've got to get out of the car, because he heard the radio and saying it's going to snow and stuff. So we got out of the car, and we're walking further away from the car, and we hitchhiked. And these beautiful people, they were actually Muslims, beautiful Muslims, helped us to go to our destination. And I've never hitchhiked, never in my life I've hitchhiked, except then. So we hitchhiked, and it took us all the way to a main, like the main street with all the shops and stuff is, which was so lucky. And we went there, and then after that we went, they just dropped us off near a food place, so we went and bought some lunch. And we went into a place where you look for like magazines, books and so forth, and they said to us, well, I hope you guys have got somewhere to stay tonight. And I said, why? And they said, tonight it's going to actually snow. I said, oh, okay. And they're like, yes. So what's happened? Are you on holidays? I said, well, yeah, we are on holidays. We live in Foster. We're going to Queensland for a holiday. Our car has just broke down further away where we are now. And we just want to know if there's any accommodations or anywhere we can stay. And they said, yeah, there is. There's a lot of accommodations. And as I said, I had money, but I didn't have much money to spend on expensive accommodations. So, and it was only for one night because we're going to get our car fixed the next day, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Anyway, so we called a taxi, and the taxi driver said, so how much money have you got? And I said, I've got $200. And they're like, okay, alright, this taxi will be a cheap fare. We're going to just charge you $100 to get there. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we went in the taxi, we went all the way to where our car was. They dropped us off where the car was, and I think it was, sorry. I think they dropped us off where the car was. Yeah, I think they dropped us where the car was. Anyway, and they charged us, because I said that I had $200. What? So, I think it was Rubet anyway. They're like, okay, that's $200, please. And I said, no, but you just said it was $100. They're like, no, $200. So I gave him $200. And then I was waiting for a receipt, which they did give me a receipt. And the thing is, it was supposed to be a taxi, but we don't think it was. we think it was just a person that just wanted money off us, because they didn't have the taxi thing on top of the car, and they kept saying they were a taxi. They didn't have a bum bag to put the money, so what they did was put the money in their wallet, and yeah, it was just, they were just rude. And as I said, I didn't have much money, and I'm glad I had some money in my bank account to get cash out to pay for accommodation. Anyway, so we stopped where the car was, and we rang up on the phone, because my husband had a mobile, thank God, and we called RMA to pick up our car. And they came to pick up our car, and they said, you guys can't stay here tonight. We're going to show you where you could stay and pay for accommodation stay. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we got picked up by a car, RMA, and we went into their truck, and they drove us to their car station, and they said that your car needs fixing. Well, there's nothing we can do tonight because it's going to snow, but we can fix it tomorrow and you can pick it up. So here's accommodation where you can stay. And they found us a caravan park. And I gave my dad a call, and I told my dad the problem and the situation, and he gave me his bank details to pay for the car. So it was so nice of my father. So we got the car fixed, but didn't get it fixed until the morning. So I told my dad, it's not going to get fixed till the morning. And he's just like, no, that's okay. And then we went and stayed at accommodation, a caravan park, for one night. And I'm so glad that we stayed at a caravan park. I'm so glad, because apparently it was going to snow, which it did. So we went and stayed at a caravan park. And, yeah, how do we get to a caravan park? I don't know, car. Thinking. Anyway, so our car stayed at the car yards. We went to a caravan park, stayed the night. We paid for the accommodation, and it was like $60 for the night, so that was alright. Yeah, and we got like TV, we got a fridge, we got a heater because it was really cold. We got heater blankets in case it gets really cold at night, which they said it was snowing, so it was actually snowing outside. And I remember I was watching some TV, and all I could hear is like all this snow just falling down, and it like scared me. And it's just like, you're gonna be okay, you're inside. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we went and got our car fixed at the car yards, and we brought the car back, and we found all the snow. When we woke up in the morning, well, I wasn't up yet. My husband had to go and take the car to the car yards to get fixed. Actually, the car was at the car yards to be fixed, and all we had to do was pick it up. So my husband went and picked up the car, and he dropped it back, I think in the morning or something. But anyway, but when I woke up, the car was full of frozen glass, and we just got the car back, and it was like glass, like frozen ice on top of the glass windshield. And we got told that you're not supposed to throw freezing cold water because it'll crack the windscreen. So we had to wait for a while at the caravan park, because we didn't have to be out till 10 o'clock. And so that's what we did. And then when it stopped snowing, the glass started to fix itself up or something. Mitchell had to not dig his way out, but had to move some of the snow away from the car tyres so we can drive out. And then we drove out, and then we head off to the Gold Coast. So that was my story I wanted to tell you guys. It was so scary to be in that place in that time. As I said, guys, that things happen to so many good people in this world. Car accidents, not car accidents, it's like, you know, things that just happens, and you don't want it to happen. Like, I thought everything was going to be fine going on my holiday, and it didn't. The car played up. Anyway, yeah, so we got to the Gold Coast finally, and I'm so happy that my dad helped me and my family helped us out to get out of there. And yeah, so really big story, but I hope you guys like this story. And if you're new to my channel, guys, I'm going to show you my guinea pig, and the one I'm going to show you tonight is Ginger. I won't be sick. Now, this is my guinea pig named Ginger. It's actually my sister's. We're just babysitting it. But look how cute he is. He's a really cute little boy. It's been really hot today. As I said, it's still summer here. Just put the fan on him. Put him down. Yeah, it's been really hot here today. So yeah. But as I was saying, this little Ginger, he is the cutest ever. I gave him a fringe cut. Because his fringe was actually going near his eyes like that. And now it's actually growing back, so I might have to cut it again. But it hasn't grown back as bad, so yeah. But he's a really cute little boy, and he's turning 4 this year. And if you look how cute he is in the face, he's the cutest. Look at him. He's so cute. Are you cute, Gingy? We'll say hi to the viewers. Say hi. Say hi to the viewers, Gingy. Hi, viewers. What? Oh, look how beautiful you are. Can you guys see his teeth? How cute are they? Oops, I don't want to put my hands near his teeth. He might bite. He won't, like, he doesn't bite bad or anything, but how cute he is. Can he see you there? Can he see you there, Gingy? Hey, look. It's alright, it's just you. It's you. So that's Ginger. He, as I said, he's a really cute little boy. I love him a lot. And the thing is, when he was born, he was so cute when he was born too. And he was actually born with this kind of fur, like it's got a lot of dark colours fur. You can see right there. Like it's got a lot of dark browns, and then it's got like light browns, and then it's got like a little hole in the middle, like a little bald spot, but it's not really bald. There's like hair there, but that's how he was born. So how cute is he? Aren't ya? Yeah, he's cute. And he likes me brushing his fur, and he loves cold water when it's a hot day. So I just gave him a little bath not long ago, just rinsed him with some cold water, and he feels much refreshed and ready for bed. And this is the bottle I bought. It's going everywhere. Like Ginger, he had a bottle, but I bought him a bigger one and gave the smaller one to Teddy, because Teddy's the smallest out of Ginger. And this bottle is so good, $5, and it's got so much water in there for him, so especially for a hot day. And it's got 210 mils of water in this bottle, plus his drinks some, which you can tell because there's less water on the bottom. But yeah, he loves this bottle a lot, and he can suck on this teat much better than the smaller one. So we got Teddy, Ginger, this one, and we're going to get my little girl one of these ones when they get more in, because $5 is such a good price for a baby's bottle for like a guinea pig. And they're supposed to drink water a day, basically. It helps them with they get sick and stuff, and apparently when they get sick or a flu or a stomach bug, it's always good to give them the other guinea pig's poo. And it's kind of true, because I've done that with Sylvie. When Sylvie had a stomach ache and she wasn't feeling well, I grabbed some of Ginger's poo and put it into her cage. She actually ate the poo, and she actually felt much better, guys. So if you guys got a guinea pig and your tummy and your guinea pig's tummy is sore and not feeling well, try the poo if you got like more than one guinea pig, because so you can transfer your guinea pig's poo to the other guinea pig's poo, and they'll eat it and they'll feel much better. And it actually helps them with stomach pains and stuff. I got told by the vets, and my husband checked online as well. So yeah, I'm happy about finding that out, because Sylvia's much better now. She had a little stomach ache last week, and she's much better now. And she was doing a lot of the runs, basically. And Mitchell's like, just give her some of Ginger's poo or Teddy's poo. So I gave some of Ginger's poo in her cage, and she ate it all. and it helped her, and she feels much better. She's not doing any of the runs now. She's drinking water, she's eating her foods, and she's been much better and feeling much better. So yeah, guys, if you've got a guinea pig, that's just what I think you should do. And another thing, if you've got a guinea pig, always remember to cut their nails. Their nails grow a lot. Now, what I mean by their nails grow a lot, if you look at Ginger's nails right here, you can actually see the nails grow, but they need cutting. We have to still cut Ginger's because they've grown. But with Sylvie's, her nails curl, so we're going to keep cutting it, but her nails actually getting better because we're cutting it constantly. So if you've got a guinea pig and you don't want their nails to curl, always remember to cut them and they won't curl. But with Sylvia's nails, they actually curled because when she was born, her nail was actually curly when I bought her, and all the vets said it's just keep cutting her nails and they'll start to get in place, and they have on one of her hands. So I'm so happy that we did that. And with Teddy, his nails need cutting as well, so we're going to cut their nails tonight or tomorrow. Like, their nails not as bad as Sylvie's, so we gave her a trim this week. But yeah, always try and cut their nails once a week if you can, because they grow and they hurt when they scratch. Because when they climb onto your skin or your shirt. It can get caught into your shirt, then their nail could break off and things like that. So it's always good to cut their nails as well. So that's another tip with the guinea pig if you've got one. The third tip with the guinea pig, if you've got one, is to make sure you trim their hair, especially if their fringe is growing right here near their eyes. Always trim it to the length of their forehead, and that's what I did with Ginger. If you can see, he can see much better. He can actually see you guys. His fringe, sorry Ginger, was right down near his eye socket, near his nose, and he couldn't see anything when I got him. So I actually cut his fringe from all the way from here all the way to his foreline, his forehead. So now he can actually see what we're talking about, and when there's food coming, he knows there's food coming because he actually sees. So that's another tip, guys, is to always trim your guinea pig's hair, especially if it's close to their nose and they can't see anything, because they'll bang into things and it's not good for their eyes. They can get infections in their eyes and stuff. So always remember to trim the hair back. The fourth tip is with the guinea pig is to always give them things for teething. Teddy's teething, as I said, so carrots will help, celery helps because they're munching on something really hard and firm, and it helps with their teething, and it's actually helping Teddy with his teething. And every time I give him a carrot stick or a carrot, like carrot stick is like one, but if I give him a carrot and chop it up in small pieces, he's enjoying it too, and it helps him with his teething. So that's another tip, guys, for a guinea pig. If you've got a guinea pig, make sure if they're teething, always to give them a carrot stick, and it actually helps them with their teething. It really does. Always give them little toys in their cages, like a ball or something, because they always need something to play in because they're in their cage constantly. They're in their cage every single day. We take our guinea pigs out, we let them play around a bit, then we put them back in. You should always have fun with your guinea pig, even take it out of the cage, hold it to your chest, like I do with mine. Put it on the bed if you want to do that. They come with guinea pig leads, which I'm going to show you. One day I'm going to put a guinea pig lead and show you, but I've actually passed it on to Mia. Mia broke it, so I've got to buy a new guinea pig lead. But yes, they come with, you can buy guinea pig leads and take your guinea pigs for walks. And another thing is, when the cage needs a big clean, like with me, I always take the cage, because it only comes like with one set of cage, well, Ginger's does anyway. I take the container and I take it into the laundry room because it's much easier to clean it, and I rinse all the gunk and stuff with the tap, and it takes everything off, and then I put fresh newspaper on top, and then I just put all the toys back in and stuff, And that's how I clean my guinea pig's cage, which I'm going to do a vlog about how I clean my guinea pig's cage and so forth, so you guys can see. And if you guys have got a guinea pig and you want tips, there's the tips for you guys. I hope you enjoyed me talking about the tips about guinea pigs, because a lot of YouTubers I've been watching, they actually do have guinea pigs, and it will help you guys to remember to always cut their fingernails and toenails. Always give them enough water during the day, especially in summer. Always cut their hair back in summer, definitely, because if their hair grows to their nose, they can't see a thing. And number 4, always give them some toys to play with, like toys. And number 5, if they get sick and you've got more than one guinea pig, give them some of the poo and it will help them. It'll make them better. I'm telling you guys, it will. It's helped Sylvia, and it's helped Ginger, and it's helped Teddy. So, yeah. So they're my 5 tips with guinea pigs. So if you like my show of talking about the 5 tips of guinea pigs, showing you all my stuff, my baby photos, and more, don't forget to give me your thumbs up. I do more shows every week except Sundays. I love you lots. Thank you very much for all the support, the sweet comments, and have a happy Australia Day if you live in Australia. I love you lots, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Bye! Say bye, Ginger. You say bye. Bye.